If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
How much did you enjoy that 10-yard run? Looked pretty nifty on it.
11-yard run. They don't happen very often, so I do remember how far they go, so that was pretty good.
Not only do you get the first down, but you high step out of a tackle. When's the last time you did that?
It's been forever. Probably never. That's not my, it's not what I do, but good to have it come up, so good. Hopefully I could do that again next week, too. Make a couple of those.
Who's a better running back, you or Brady?
Me or Tom?
Yeah.
He has more rushing yards than me in his career. My average might be better, though, so I think I'll be better.
And they get the victory by a score of 30-10. Brady, clean pocket most of the night. Daniel Jones most certainly did not. He was pressured on nearly half of his dropbacks through both of his picks when he was under duress. Also that fourth down incompletion that we saw. Brady pressured on just 17% of his dropbacks and has been the least pressured quarterback in the NFL all season long. Bruce Arians looked like he ate a bug after the last two games. He was much happier after this one in Tampa.
So much better seeing you with a smile on your face this week.
Yeah, we played better.
Tom,
Better for all of us when we play better. Better for our quality of life.
Look, this Tampa Bay team put a couple of poor weeks together. And I don't want to overstate how important the night was, but I don't want to understate it either. You tell me, how significant is it when you put together a couple of stinkers to sort of exhale and play the way you're capable of?
Well, there's no question. We spent a lot of time with this team down here this week, and there was a sense of urgency. And when you have a leader like Tom Brady, you can imagine how that is. Now, Saturday practice wasn't as crisp as I thought it was going to be. There were a lot of balls on the ground, but I think this team understood. If they were to lose this game against a 3-6 Giants team, what the storyline would be. And it started with Tom Brady. He came to play tonight. He had everybody offensively ready to play tonight. And when we talked with him, Scott, they didn't talk about, oh, we got to get more explosive plays or we got to score more points. It was, we have to control the game. And you could sense the Tom Brady from New England, okay, who is understanding there's more than one way to win a game. It's not just the big plays and the big numbers, but it's running the ball, getting into the right plays, controlling the line of scrimmage, penalties, turnovers. He did all of it tonight, and this game was controlled by the Bucs from start to finish. There's no question.
the situation, the game's tied, right? Off of Mike, and they score, and you got 3rd and 3, and a lot of protection. Here's Gronk, right? There's your guy. How big was it to have him back? How big was it for him to make that play?
Big play. We needed it. And Gronk always comes down with the big plays. Caught another few big plays, too. Mike made a big one. Chris made a bunch of big ones. A missed Cam on the touchdown there at the end. So we left some out there. Wish we'd have had the other one before the half. But just keep pushing forward.
Mike, it took you 8 years to get your first NFL carry. What was that like for you?
Oh, man, I've been trying to get a rush, a carry from day one. And I like it better to the right, but we got it to the left, and it was still got a first down, good play, but, I'm happy I got that.
Why do you like it better to the right?
I'm right-handed, so I can run a little bit faster with the ball in my right hand.
Good reason. For Mike to set the franchise record with 72 career touchdowns. He's still such a young guy. Can you just speak to, what it's been like for you to come here and to have him?
Yeah, he's amazing in every way. As a player, teammate, friend, leader, he's just awesome. So love being out there with him, love playing with him. He really sets the tone for that group. So he had a great night.
I'm very proud of that accomplishment. Hopefully I can extend it really far. But I'm very proud. A-Train was an unbelievable player. Just happy to be in the same sentence as him, let alone breaking his record. So it's a blessing.
Mike, that's 6 games on Monday Night Football, 6 touchdowns, 1 in every game.
Now Brady with all day to throw. And there's Gronk back out on the field. With that pass, Brady sets an NFL record with his 19th season with over 3,000 yards passing.
As Dorothy would say, there's no place like home. Totally different, obviously, when you have our crowd and everything, and it's been a long time playing like that, and with that total team effort was, I thought, outstanding. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. We left a lot out there, and we gave them one, but I really liked the way we showed up and played, and Now we just got to figure out in a short week how to do this on the road again.
Bruce, you had the one ball that went off Mike, and it's 10-10, and you got 3rd and 3, and then Gronkowski has that big 36. What's it like to get a guy like that back and make?
Oh, it's huge, Rick. And, he had all day on that play to find, he was like the 4th read, and Gronk just kept running, and that's a big target to miss running across the field. So he's easy to see, and, it was great to have him back. Really great. Run and pass.
What are the odds
You'd
of
only lost 2 in a row. But it had been 29 days since your last win. How nice is it to get back in the win column?
Oh, Thanksgiving turkey's going to taste a hell of a lot better. I don't drink wine, or I would. That would taste pretty good, too.
You caught a lot of those touchdowns during seasons where you were a little frustrated as far as where the team was. How much better they feel now?
Oh, man, it's so much different. I was just talking to Brashard Perriman, who was here in 2019, and he hasn't witnessed a home game like this before. Sold out almost every game. Looks like a real NFL team. It feels so great to be a part of this team, and feels good to be back in the win column as well.
Mike, Gronk made some big plays, the 36-yarder over the middle and 3rd down. I mean, what's it like just to have him back in the huddle, back in your groove again?
Gronk's the best tight end ever. So when you got him out there, it's good for the offense.
Coach just alluded to it. Yeah. Getting Rob Gronkowski back, 6 for 71, first game since week 8. You felt like he was the key tonight. Why?
Listen, I think he's huge. I think along with Antonio Brown, Tom Brady seems most comfortable throwing to Rob Gronkowski. And you'll see tonight, he had some big plays that Tom Brady was looking for Rob Gronkowski right away. The first thing he's going to find the middle of the field safety. He knows right now that this guy is going to close the middle of the field so he can work with Rob Gronkowski low. They're going to get a very simple route. It's just a high-low. We're going to get a guy under here, Chris Godwin. Rob Gronkowski is going to do a great job of going underneath the end to get inside leverage on this defender right here who's going to be man-to-man on Rob Gronkowski.
Sorry. You spoke briefly about having Gronk back, but can you maybe go into a little bit more depth and how many ways he impacts y'all's offense?
Every way, just because he's so dynamic in the run game and the pass game, short throws, deep throws, red zone, 3rd down. He's a dominant blocker, so he's just consistent, dependable. He's been my teammate for a long time, so it's a real privilege to play with such an incredible player in person.
You have confidence now that you're healthy. You have confidence now that you have your guy. And Bruce Arians said something to me that's very important. It was great to have him back in both the pass and the run game.
No doubt.
He's one of the best blocking and receiving tight ends we've ever seen in this game. He's huge to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Not just capable, very, very willing.
Yes.
And not everybody is.
Willing is the big part.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what Coach Tomlin talks about, being willing.
Tom, what felt better tonight than it has in the last couple?
We executed a little bit better. Still left a few out there, I thought, but better. We've been playing better at home, so good win for our team. Obviously, losing 2 straight, that really sucks in the NFL. But glad it's not 3 straight. Glad we won, and got a real short week going up against a really good football team in Indy on next Sunday.
You are not used to waiting that long for a W. So what was the last month like for you?
It was long, a lot of bad night's sleep, but that's part of just playing football. It's football. It's a tough sport. Every year has its different challenges. You've seen this year a lot of crazy things happen with games, and an old coach of mine used to say, it's not who you play, it's how you play when you play them. So, we played some good teams that are playing well, and we got a tough one coming up Sunday.
How focused were you guys in practice this week? You never want to lose 2 in a row, right? But it just seemed like everybody was really committed again.
Yeah, just focused and discipline, So I think penalties still got a little bit of the best of us. We've got to keep tightening up the turnovers, communication, everything that it takes to play winning football. So we got a lot of football left.
Tom, Bruce talked about, we got to get healthy instead of getting hurt now as we get to this point in the season. Just kind of making sure everyone takes care of themselves, and kind of, especially as you get towards the postseason, these games matter more and more now.
Yeah, I mean, every day that goes by is closer to the end of the season, and every game is more important because there's fewer of them, and you don't get them back. So we're at a decent point, but we could play a lot better than we played. And 7-3, through 10 games, there's a lot to learn from, and hoping our best football's ahead of us.
What did you see out of the leaders on the team this week? Because Coach Arians had said, look, I'm not seeing enough passion out of some guys. I need the leaders to show that. And obviously you're one of them, but you're also, looking around and seeing some of these other leaders too. What did you see out of those guys this week?
We all got to do it. Yeah, everyone's got to do it. I mean, I think everyone's got to do what they're asked to do and do it on a consistent basis. And, some guys are there play every snap. Some guys are different role players. Some guys play on special teams, but every job's important. That's the thing about football is there's not one position that's unimportant, and everyone's got to be coordinated. Everyone's got to do the right thing on every player, or the play's not successful. So the more we're all doing it, whether it's myself who's doing it for a long time, or some of the rookies like Joe or Jalen, or some of the other younger guys still, like Tristan or Antoine. I mean, it's important for all of us. We're all out there, and no one cares what the football doesn't care what the age is. So, we're all out there trying to do the best we could do, and we're going to play as clean as possible. And hopefully that's next game.
The last quarterback to hang a third consecutive loss on Tom Brady was you. I want to go back in time. This is October of 2002. We'll reminisce a little bit. And
oh, man.
I don't know if you can see this, and the business is called net return. What do we got here?
Yeah, I see it, yeah. This was, right after they won the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah.
And they must have had a lot of injuries, Scott, and Tom must have had the flu, and Bill Belichick, had a bad muscle before the game or something, because we got their number that day. There's no question. So, Tom was trying to remember when the last time, because Levy asked him the question, of course.
Sure.
And he couldn't come up with it right off the top. So I had to interject in and make sure you remember this one.
I was going to say, did you give him a little help? I can help you out if you really jog your memory a little bit. It's fun. It's fun to go back in time, right? And meanwhile, you're doing this for how long, and he's still out there doing it? It's ridiculous.
It really is. I mean, I have so much gray hair, and he doesn't have any. I don't understand how that works either. But certainly this longevity, and Scott, he's not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere soon. And why would he? He's playing at the top of the game.
Yeah, and look, you celebrate the moments as they happen, and he's still putting them on tape and on the screen, and it's a 30-10 win.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.